Hey everybody, DXUN here. We'll talk about the Demonology Warlock. That's right, Demonology Warlock and the talent tree. It has changed a little bit from what I had initially. Here's what I'm going for now. Initially, I was going with Shadow Flame, and then I realized, you know what? This is way the fuck better because I cast a ton of empowerment, and every time I cast it, it gives me an instant Shadow Bolt. And Shadow Bolt, if you use Demon Bolt, really good combo, and this is really becomes much nicer. Um, you have improved Dreadstalkers, which your Dreadstalkers hit for quite a bit. They're like your second ability on your damage meters usually. Your first one being Demon Bolt if you use Demon Bolt. If you don't, then it's usually your top ability. So, and we're not counting Demon Bolt from your pet, but it's I guess it would be second. This would be second to Demon Bolt ability. So yeah, I didn't use this one obviously because I'm just hitting on one target, so that basically doesn't really work all that well with that. This is more for an AOE pull. Uh, Here I pick Soul Leech, just again to absorb, to get a shield that absorb and all that stuff, just to keep yourself alive, to keep your pet alive. Sorry, that way he doesn't die and you can keep going pew pew pew. Hand of Doom. And a Golden now applies the Doom to all targets that it hits. So basically, once you get that all spread out everywhere, that's when you get a ton of imps and start making massive amount of damage on AoE pulls. Uh, Here, pick Dark Pack. Again, it's all depending on what you want here. There's nothing much to say. Grimoire, I pick this one, Supremacy. You are not able to maintain your control over the Doom Guard or the Infernal, so whether you want one or the other. I picked the Doom Guard with Doom Bolt. And then Grimoire of Service instantly summons a second demon, which fights for 25 seconds and deals a percentage of damage. But as I was saying, last time this it was broken. It didn't summon anything else, so Grimoire of Synergy. When you or your demon deal damage, there's a chance to trigger demonic synergy, granting the other one 30% increased damage for 15 seconds. And then here I started with Beholder, which was giving me about 11% of my damage, and then I buffed Demon Bolt, Shadow Bolt to Demon Bolt, and it went from like 10% to 30% of the damage overall. So it hits quite hard, about 105k right now for a level 10 a shot, and I think I casted it about 60 times in my. Actually, let me show you this next, I guess. Boom. Let's make sure that's the right one. That's not the right one. There we go. So I cast the Demon Bolt 49 times. Sorry, I thought it was 60. 49 times. Out of that, I got 19 of them free. So almost half of them were free because I cast Empowerment to buff the imps and buff all the Dreadstalkers and buff the sorry the Doom Guard. And every time I do that, because I picked Shadowy Inspiration, it has a chance to give me it gives me a freebie every time. So melee is the melee from the Dreadstalker. Firebolt is from the imps. Doom is applied every time I apply the Hand of Gul'dan. And then Dreadbite comes from the Dreadstalkers, obviously. Tequil's consumption is coming from the ability from the. Actually, it hits quite hard. 376k, so it should be used on cooldown, and I didn't quite do that quite well enough on this attempt anyway. It's 1 minute cooldown, so I should have used that at least 3 times, and I used it only twice. So again, it's your hardest hitting ability is that thing, but again, just gotta remember to hit it every time. Touch of the Grave, and then that kills Discord, which is a talent in the weapon. That, as you can see, it seems like all the talents in that weapon are broken or they hit for nothing. So that's one thing that we'll have to check and investigate some more. But again, as we stand, that's basically how I like this combo here. Works fairly well for me. Again, I will be doing some more as far as that's concerned, and also the other specs. But again, there's definitely some changes here and there. Again, thanks for watching. Thumbs it up, please, and see you guys on the next one. Later.